This is gonna be a very short video. I'm not even gonna do nothing too crazy about an intro. Y'all know who it is. Your girl, Masani Lame. This is the intro now. Okay, whatever. But disregard my voice. I just finished eating some hot noodles, buldak. Love them. Like, that's my favorite food. And clearly hot food gets me congested, mucus, all of that. So I'll wait to drink my coffee. It is currently like 11:40. I have work at 2. Once my laundry finishes up, I'm gonna fold that up, get my clothes out, and get ready. Only thing I have to do before I go to work is go to the gas station.
Boy, if you don't get...
Which takes about 5 to 10 minutes or whatever. Yeah, so I was sitting here talking to myself. I was like, yeah, because I have a therapist or whatever now. And I was just thinking about, like, what I was going to talk to her about. And I was talking about it. And I was just like, you know what? I love getting feedback from her. But I mean, it's not even the fact that I need feedback. It's just like me talking about my life, because I've already kind of like given her the gist of, you know, she said start off with early stages and stuff like that. And like my early stages is clearly the hardest part, because there's one thing that I'm still holding on. And then she said we could, you know, figure out a way to heal from that and work on that and everything like that. But I was like, okay, so the next thing that I do have to talk to her about, last thing I told her was, you know, I wasn't getting enough emotional support, verbal support, or whatever you want to, the terminology for it. So I seeked it through friends and other boys within school, starting relationships that I had no business starting, trying to find love and seek seek something, some kind of emotional something through other boys. And like clearly none of those boys had it, so like that's what I can call like my player stage or whatever. Because it's like I'm just like in and out of talking to this dude, talking to that dude. You're not fulfilling me, so next dude, are you gonna fulfill me? No. Okay, I'll go to you. Are you gonna fulfill me? A little bit, but you're not there quite yet. Okay, you. So it's like I'm just like trying to seek maybe even validation from all these other guys. Oh, am I beautiful? You know, like, call me beautiful. Or am I a nice person? Am I a great person? You know, because I wasn't getting that at home. I wasn't told I was beautiful. I wasn't told that I'm a nice person. I was literally told the opposite, you know? So I was also thinking to tell her about like specific people with like certain guys that actually meant even a little something to me, that actually, like, I don't want to say they helped me, because back then nobody's intentions like with me and other guys were to help each other. It was like, all right, let's get into a relationship, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, you know what, I'm gonna help you and for you to strive for your goals and this and that and that. Like, clearly, no, I didn't have that mindset in middle school or high school, and I don't think I knew anybody that had that mindset as a kid. We're literally kids, so I wouldn't even expect us to have that mindset. But so I was just thinking like I could like break down those guys, but like clearly I feel like it's only, I'm trying to think like major guys, like not major because like for sure first like guy that like actually like was like deeper, because like my first like official boyfriend was when I was in 6th grade. I dated a little bit with somebody in 5th grade, because we dated 5th grade, 6th grade, and 7th grade. Me and that boy was on and off, but I broke it off every time, which is crazy. But like it wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying, like these aren't like, they weren't connections, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend just talking, technically friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, that 6th grade relationship, that 7th grade relationship didn't really count. So I guess 8th grade when I met, I always forget if it's 7th or 8th grade, like the end of 7th or 8th grade. But 8th grade or whatever, I'll just say 8th grade, I met DK. And I'll probably end up telling her his name. His whole name at that. Let me chill. But like, I met him and like I was swooned with him. But like I said, like I was so into fulfilling, you gonna fulfill me, or you gonna do this, you gonna do that for me. And like I clearly was messing with guys from different schools, so it's like that didn't mean too much to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and plus he was like 2-3 years older than me. But before I met him, I was in another relationship with another guy that didn't work out. He said I cheated on him, but I don't even recall doing that. I mean, that was a while ago, but even I remember during that time I said I didn't do that. And I think it was like a video that I had sent another guy, but we weren't together, but somebody resent it to somebody else. But like the dude, you know, that I just was talking about, he does mean something. Like, even though like that little relationship from 8th grade, we literally was talking on and off every single year. Excuse me, maybe, yeah, it was every single year because that's how me and DK was. But I was swooned with DK. I was obsessed with DK. So like it was, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, when I tell y'all, I used to do like some crazy, like it was just like, okay, you don't want me, all right, then I'm gonna get somebody else and make you mad about it, you know? Like that was my mindset back then. And the thing about it, God works in mysterious, crazy, impossible as possible ways, because the craziest thing, right? The craziest thing, and like I feel, and I can't wait to talk to my therapist about this, because like I really want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, like how she, like, what would she say about it? But I think it was like I had my iPhone 5, or was it my iPhone 6? Okay, timestamps don't matter, but regardless, me and DK are on and off, and I think it was like one time we got off and like we were arguing or something like that, because like we used to argue about the stupidest stuff, and like I still want to do a story time on him, but like his position in his life, I just don't want to talk about him with what he's going through right now, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just, I know for a fact, like, DK, he's definitely always gonna have, like, you know, a little spot in my heart. Like, that's, you know, if you feel me, like, that was gang, and then, like, that was, like, somebody I was obsessed with, because I can't even say, I was not in love with him. Like, I know for a fact, I love everyone on this earth, so I know for a fact I love him. Not like that, though. If that makes sense. Like, I'm not like, I love him. It's like, I got love for you, bro. You feel me? Like, yeah, we was on and off 5.5 years. You feel me? We got close and we got unclose. Like, when we were on, like, we was tight, and then like it would always be like, all right, so now what? And I'm like, relationship. He's like, bruh, no, I don't want a relationship right now. So like we would argue about stuff like that, and then like he would see like I would be with other guys, because it's like DK. And the thing is, I was dropping him. Like, whenever DK decided to text me or text back or whatever the case is, I'm dropping everybody like a book, okay? When I tell you, when he walked on in, everybody walked on out, okay? So it was like, and I would tell him that, I'm like, look, like, I done dropped everybody for you. You finna be out? He was like, bro, nah, bro, you just posted a dude. Like, what you mean? He's like, bro, nah, bro, keep him. Like, I be seeing you with this dude and that dude. You got it like that, da da da. And we be arguing, but I'm like, bro, but I only want you. This just to like, take up time or whatever. So we would argue about stuff like that. Anyways, so the funny thing is, this is what I was trying to get at. It's so crazy. Like I was saying, we would argue. And I've done it twice with him. Cause like, yeah, I've only done this overall 3 times, right? But I did it twice with him, and the third time was literally with one of the dudes I did it with DK, which is so crazy to me because like that's why I was like the way God works, and like it was crazy because okay, I'm gonna just say it. So like I said, I don't remember the timestamp. I don't remember what we was arguing about, but I was like, you know what? I'm ready to just go find one of your fine ass friends and whatever. Like, I'm ready to find your friend. And I found one of his friends, and I have a story time on him. JK. It's so crazy. DK and JK. That's so crazy how the nicknames are just, yeah. But anyways, so I think I just like liked some of JK's pictures and like followed him or something like that. And he either hit me, I don't remember who hit up who, but we started texting. This was 2019 or like 2020. It's like 2019. So we were texting, and like clearly my intentions were, I'm finna get back at DK. You know what I'm saying? JK clearly didn't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, like, he's just thinking, like, I'm just, like, a female that thinks he's cute. And don't get me wrong, clearly I thought he was cute back then. Like, it wasn't nothing too crazy, though. I just was like, oh, he's attractive. He's a good fit for me. Me to just use him for, whatever. So I used JK as some kind of mechanism to get back at DK, okay? Eventually we stopped texting. I still have the messages on my other phone. I don't know who stopped texting who, but yeah. So we stopped texting, and then we were still like, I went back in our DMs and stuff like that, and like we were still, well, he was still like sliding up on my story. I'd never slid up on his story until literally recently, but back then he was sliding up on my story and stuff like that, and I was kind of like texting, but not like I said, I used him to get back at DK. So like clearly I went back to my player ways and was not caring. I'm like, boy, I don't even know you for real. I was using you, you feel me? So it's like, that was my mindset back then. So 2022 well, actually it was really 2021. I remember laying in my bed, and I was still with my ex-boyfriend E at the time. It was like it was November, and I seen JK post a photo, and I was like, oh, he's cute, but I'm taken. I have a boyfriend, so it's like, but I'm just scrolling. I'm like, dang, like, who's that? He's cute. Scroll. And that was it. So April of 2022 comes, and I find him again, and I'm like, who is this man? Like, I'm like, who is this? And I go through our DMs, and I'm like, the heck? We texted? Like, what? I was like, dang, he slid up on my, because like he was on my spam. We had each other on our main page, and I'm like, when, where, and how? Like, why was I not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my thing. I was like, why? And that's what happened with DK. Like, DK, when me and him first started texting, like, he wanted a relationship in 8th grade, 9th grade, whatever. I didn't want that at that time. Like I said, I was playing around. But then when he didn't want something, look at me coming right back and wanting something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't do that. It's like, if you want it right then and there. If you don't, then it ain't going, whatever. So the fact that like, I kind of like, okay, I did play JK and he didn't know about it. and then the tables get flipped and turned. It's so crazy. The tables get flipped and turned, and I'm like, dang, he's fine. Oh my gosh. And then eventually become obsessed with him. You know what I'm saying? And I hit him up first. But like, if you need to watch the story time is already up. It's 2 hours or whatever. But yeah, and then 9 times out of 10, he was playing me, and then either ended up with a girlfriend right after he cut me off, or he automatically already had that girlfriend and was just using me as like a whatever, probably the mechanism thing, like just to get back at his girl. Like, you know, I can get other girls, don't try and play me, or you know what I'm saying, like something like, I don't know, I don't care. But it's just it's just so funny how like that worked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, DK wanted me. Thought he was alright, you know, he was cute, but it's like, look, I got him, and him. I'll hit you up later. Hit him up later. I'm good, fam. I'm good. Like, we could be cool though if you wanna, you know what I'm saying? We can, you feel me? And I'm like, nah, I want you. Too late, come, sorry. Bet, watch this. It's the homeboy up. You cute. How you doing? Let's get to know each other. Right. Now, JK never, I don't recall if he like gave in intentions on wanting to be with me type stuff. But like I said, we were texting. Was it every day? I don't recall. Like, this is 2020, 2019. I don't remember. But yeah. So I'm like, all right, now I'm done with you. Back to him, and him. Then proceeds to see JK again. Dang, I have no him, and him. Me lonely. Let me get you though, okay? What happens? Broken heart. So, yeah, and I'm definitely gonna tell her about like how that whole thing happened. But like literally after my heart was like, I was like, you know what? I'm hit up your homeboy. And it wasn't even his homeboy for real. It was just like they knew each other through friends in the group. Like, they weren't buddies, they weren't friends, they weren't none of that. You feel me? So it was just the fact that they followed each other. So I'm like, all right, bet, cool. You feel me? So hit dude up. I don't got a full story time on it. It's probably like in one of my videos where I talk about, it's probably in the JK story time. So yeah, but technically, all in all, I try to use him as get back, and the dude wanted a relationship. See the cycle? You feel what I'm saying? We're not gonna keep doing this, all right? We're done. We're done. So yeah, he wanted a relationship, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. And it's like, when I want a relationship, don't nobody want a relationship. And it's crazy. So like literally right now at this moment, oh, I don't want a relationship. I can say that, like, for real. Like, I wouldn't mind it, but at this exact point in my life, I don't need a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come when it comes. Like, still working on myself, still trying to, getting mentors, getting therapists, making this money, taking care of people, taking care of my animals, doing this, doing that, whatever. And I'm going through stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's cool. You can do all that stuff with your man, your wife, and work on that stuff together. But me personally, I'm good off that. Okay? I'm going to tell her because that took 20 minutes to talk about. And our sessions are like an hour long, and she needs to talk too. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching and listening in.